Welcome to Dento Spark. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Monisha J. Shetty here. So today we'll be learning smooth muscle relaxants in easier way possible. Starting with classification followed by mechanism of action, uses and adverse effects. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's start with the mnemonic for the classification of skeletal muscle relaxants. So, skeletal muscle relaxants are divided into peripherally acting neuromuscular blocker, centrally acting and directly acting on the muscle. Coming to peripherally acting neuromuscular blocker is further divided into non-depolarizing blocker, competitive blocker and depolarizing blocker. Non-depolarizing blocker is further divided into long-acting, intermediate acting and short-acting. Long-acting pneumonicus D square P square DP. D for D-tubocurarium, P. pancuronium, D. doxocurium, P. pipacuronium. Intermediate acting pneumonicus carva, C. cisatracurium, A. atracurium, R. rocuronium, V. vercuronium, R. rapacuronium. Short acting pneumonicus mini, short is nothing but mini. So M for mivacurium. Depolarizing blocker, pneumonicus sad, S for succinylcholine, D for decamethonium. Now coming to centrally acting, it's further divided into mefenicin congeners, benzodiazepines, GABA-mimetic and central alpha-2 agonist. Mefenicin congeners, pneumonicus crispimecane, C for carisoprodol, M for methocarbamol, C for chlorzoxazone, C for chlormezanone. Benzodiazepines is diazepam and others. GABA-mimetic pneumonicus BET, B for baclofen, T for thiocolchicoside. Central alpha-2 agonist is tizanidine, directly acting on the muscle. Pneumonicus squad, Q for quinine and D for dantrolene. Mechanism of action of competitive blocker. Non-depolarizing blocker, that is D-tubocurarium, binds to the nicotinic receptors on the motor end plate and blocks the action of acetylcholine by competitive blockade. These compounds slowly dissociate from the receptors and transmission is gradually restored, thus the action of D-tubocurarium is reversible. Mechanism of action of succinylcholine. Succinylcholine binds to the nicotinic receptor at the motor end plate and causes depolarization of the skeletal muscle membrane, and the succinylcholine is slowly destroyed by the pseudocholine esterase, which results in persistent depolarization resulting in flaccid paralysis. This is a phase 1 block. Higher doses causes dual block, that is initial depolarization followed by non-depolarization. The membrane gets slowly repolarized but cannot be depolarized again. Uses: pneumonicus major, used in M for minor procedures like laryngoscopy, bronchoscopy, etc. A. Adjuvant to general anesthesia. S for spastic disorders. S for status epilepticus. V for ventilator. E for electroconvulsive therapy. Adverse effects: pneumonicus champ, C for cardiac arrhythmias, H for hyperkalemia, M for malignant hyperthermia, P for post-operative muscle pain. Mechanism of action of central muscle relaxants. Central muscle relaxants depresses the spinal polysynaptic reflexes and thereby reduces muscle tone. Uses: pneumonicus stormed, S for spastic neurological disorders, T for tetanus, O for orthopedic procedures, M for musculoskeletal disorders, E for electroconvulsive therapy. Directly acting muscle relaxants. The drugs are dantrolene and quinine. Uses of dantrolene: Mnemonic is sweet dreams. S for spastic disorders. D for drug of choice in malignant hypothermia. Coming to adverse effects of dantrolene, mnemonic is muddle forward. M for muscle weakness. D for drowsiness. D for dizziness. F for fatigue. R for rarely hepatotoxicity. D for diarrhea. Quinine uses mnemonic is MAN. M for myotonia congenita. A for as anti-malarial drug. N for nocturnal muscle cramps.